First on my list in random order is Onomat Ryzeal. There are many ways to play the deck, like with Mitsu or Magistus or even Pure. But the Floodgate Onomat version is the one that's been going around, so that's the one I'm showing. The deck has great plays under Max C and Fiolos, by either making Detonator or brute forcing out a Floodgate. Turn 1 is incredibly strong, turn 2 can push through a lot of disruptions. And maybe with Malice finally heavily hit with Red Ransom Ban, maybe this will be the new best deck, especially since it can play through a lot of hand traps since all Ryzeal cards special summon themselves. And Onomat have a card like Circular that also searches when detached for cost even if the effect was negated, so it's very resilient to hand traps. Next we have Orcust Fiendsmith. The Mitsurugi version is also good, but this version is better in my opinion. The deck is incredible under Duel, so much so that Orcust players will Duel themselves and still end on an amazing board like you're seeing here. But as good as it is in setting up boards, it's also great in breaking them thanks to the other small engines in the deck, like Millennium and Fiendsmith. But when you do actually get to full combo with this, it's unbeatable. We end on an Omni Negate, stealing monsters, sending cards to grave, banishing cards, negating effects, so very disruptions. But the best thing about this deck is how Fiendsmith and Orcust connect to each other. Any two monsters is full Orcust combo, and any two monsters is full Fiendsmith combo. And because both these decks can spit out monsters, it means starting with either Orcust or Fiendsmith easily bridges its way into the other. This makes it extremely resilient through hand traps and overall very competitive. Might probably be the best in the game if Malice is actually dead. Pure Mitsurugi is still very good this format, but what's probably better is Fiendsmith Mitsurugi. This deck pretty much never runs out of gas with the way it recycles and searches from grave. It has so much searchers and starters that it rarely bricks, and a very solid amount of hand traps for this deck to be competitive. and combined with Fiendsmith's resilience and flexibility, makes this deck incredibly strong as an end board and can easily push through hand traps to set up amazing boards. Maybe a controversial pick here, but next we have Lunalight. The recent support made this deck amazing, easily summoning 2 boss monsters that are unaffected and are quick effect board wipes. That can also attack twice each battle phase. This alone will win games. They come with a spell or trap negate just in case. And overall many decks don't have an out for them. And even if they do, something like Underworld Goddess, you can wipe their field when you see they're setting it up. You definitely can't go wrong with this. Another controversial pick, but next we have Tenpai. I've been seeing this deck a lot in ranked, and it's been doing really good. But ideally without Sky Striker so that we don't lose to Duel, still the same as always. We always go second, we play full copies of Max C, Fiolos, and Perilia. So even if we do brick, we still have a chance to draw into our starters. We then have our board breakers to clear the field before normal summoning our Pyro, which is an OTK by itself. So now's the time to bring this deck back if you still have it. And finally, we have Blue Eyes. There are arguments to be made for Gem Knight Fiendsmith and maybe even Sky Striker, but I don't rate those decks highly enough. Blue Eyes is still extremely solid, a very sticky field with cards that come back. Sif protects your entire field, then True Light Beams back Blue Eyes and Maiden every turn. Barrel and Drill Beam recycle every turn. So once you set up a field, nothing is breaking it. There's literally no hand that can break this. To be fair, not everyone is playing yellow balls and evenly matched, but even if they are, then it's not enough. Make sure to subscribe if this video helped. Join my Discord to chat with a like-minded community.